Hello everyone, this is the first update that includes a new fuselage, and I thought I'm going to show you a little bit how this new content comes about. What I'm starting out with is just creating some basic shapes, and I'm trying to make this interesting. Not only that it's looking like a spaceship that could exist, but also that that the shape of the layout and within the game is an interesting design challenge. With this one, I think I was inspired by sailing catamarans. Yeah, as you can see, I'm just adding details. And like one thing that really helps me a lot save time is like the Greeble plugin. You get that for any kind of 3D software, and as you can see, I can really easily put in a lot of spaceship looking things without modeling for hours and hours. And this is what it looks like when the modeling phase is complete. Yeah, and then after that, oh, these jets you will see on every spaceship, I just reuse those. Yeah, then I just render that. Alright, the next thing I have to plan is what does the interior layout, basically the space that you can use then when designing ships, could look like, what would look interesting. And also by modeling this in 3D, I can determine if that would actually fit into a three-dimensional space within the hull of the ship. And I can also see then like how many decks would fit onto that ship. And in this case, this will be 2 decks. This sometimes I'm going back and forth between the level editor within the game and this phase to make it look interesting, at the same time also make it fun and playable. I'm rendering that and including that into the rendered ship from before, adding some interesting borders and the grid, and that's basically what you see when you're playing the game in ship design mode. Yeah, and the next stage is putting that into within the game into the editor, the internal editor, where I basically set all the interactive elements, like the borders of like the hull where you can't build anymore. Then you here also see where the walls can be placed, and also the spots where the engines can be placed, as well as the landing gear. And yeah, some additional graphics stuff, like where are the positional lights that are blinking are being placed, as well as the engine feedback. Yeah, this could be an interesting possibility to open up to the community for modding, but yeah, I'm working on that, but that's like after the game is finished, and I will let you guys experiment with that. It would be fun. Yeah, and the next stage, of course, is actually play with that. Like, actually load it into the game, try to make a functional ship with different possibilities for layout, to see if it actually, if it even works. Like, is this something that makes sense, or is it kind of frustrating or something? And you can help me with that, because as you know, this game is very time consuming, and you can help me test out and give me feedback if that for some reason is not enough space, if there are some things that you would like to have different. I can still make changes. That's not as much effort to make this like a really interesting, challenging fuselage. Yeah, and also the last part is actually look at that. Does it look good within crew management as well? And does the pathfinding and the stuff work? And yeah, and I hope that you guys can give me feedback if that ship is fun to play with, or if with some alterations you have in mind, this could be even more fun. So thanks for watching and have fun!